What's up, friends? This is Jazz, bringing you another channel update, kind of telling you what's going on in the near, far future. Do not know, really. Because I do a lot of pre-scheduling, on YouTube, like I may put a video up in September or something, but it won't be seen until, like, even April of next year. So I might just do an all-around update of what I've been planning for this channel. Now, to begin with, I do plan to try to take it easier on my anxiety, my mental state, by not thinking of the channel, of recording a lot on my free normal work days, which are Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So it doesn't mean I'm not going to record something for you guys, but it's not my main focus there. Now, also, my uploads are going to be somewhat sporadic. Now, even from now, they will be a bit sporadic. Like, for example, I might have one episode of this and may not see another episode of something for 2 weeks, per se. But I am going to try. I might also try on some days to upload 2 videos for you guys. Now, this is not effectively going to be true until at least March, maybe January. Until January to March, because I have a lot going on. The reason for this possible double upload will be for you can get some more content, like Let's Plays that I may have neglected, like Monster Ranchers. Now that is okay for a little bit. I think a few more weeks anyway. But Monster Ranchers has been kind of being put on the back burner for a while because I was recording Sims, Pokemon, South Park, Sims. Okay, yeah, I know that doesn't look good. But I am trying, guys. I am trying to get more content out to you guys. My vibe is I want to genuinely enjoy myself. I want it, I'm not trying to demean any of your requests or needs. But also, I might start taking a little more time to myself, maybe during the days I don't do as much on the channel, to play some games for myself. That way I can decide whether I would Let's Play it. Would it be possible for me? Whatever. That might help a little bit more if I could play a game first, and you might think you playing a game might ruin the feels for it, but I might, even if I don't play it right away for a Let's Play, it'll come later. If I enjoy the game, it will. Now, as I said, I do enjoy Monster Ranchers and all that. It's just, I don't always get the feels, to play it. But it will come back. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky is kind of near its end anyway. But I am going to start back and forth recording it for you guys to get it to the end. I'm at the Team Charm episode, I believe, which is the biggest headache of them for sure. So, just because of the unknown puzzles. But hopefully after that it'll be smooth sailing. Now, as you can see, Pokemon Soul Silver has ended. Or Pokemon Heart Gold. Whatever. Soul Silver, that's it. Soul Silver ended. Well, it ended a few weeks ago, but I apologize. This is going to be an update of what's going on, what has been. And as you can see, as of August 24th, I believe, but the middle of August, you've been getting a new Pokemon, Leaf Green. What is it? You begin to do Leaf Green Nuzlocke. That is it, it's a Nuzlocke. And I've enjoyed playing it for you guys, and it is all done. That series is all done. You just need to keep watching it every week, until it's done. And I somewhat completed it successfully. Now, it is done and it isn't. I might try to go to the islands, I'm going to try to keep that file safe anyway. And you'll also notice that in November you'll be getting Pokemon White. Now this is just a playthrough, no Nuzlocke aspect to it at all. I want to enjoy it, choose the Pokemon I want to use for the most part, and I've been finding some really good Pokemon. Pokemon that surprised me that I felt about adding to my team, and it just feels good that I did. I try to make it powerful yet unique in the team. So I really hope you enjoy it. I've recorded a few episodes a little while back. Now, another Let's Play you'll be getting starting February will be The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3DS. Now, it's going to be a separate story, though. It is going to be Young Link's story, which means this main Let's Play is only going to consist of anything the Young Link does, like getting the 3 stones, and maybe I'll allow the transformation to an adult, and I'll end it at that. Because I haven't finished that part yet, but it's pretty much all pre-recorded and ready to upload. But I decided to give you guys till February before I really started that. And you'll be getting that once a week on Sunday. It'll be one of those big Let's Plays, just to keep it running a little longer. So in February, Sundays will be getting more emphasis. So which is good. I've also recorded some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, which I don't know when I'm going to release it yet. I'm thinking maybe in the midst of the time the Legend of Zelda, maybe not. But I'm still recording that, guys. That takes a while. I only got like maybe 15 tops. Maybe 16. I don't remember at all. Like, that's pretty much tops right now, so I'm a quarter way through the game. I gotta train too, so it'll take a while for me to work on that Let's Play. You'll be in, I believe, December, I cannot remember, December to January, you will start getting the new Sims 4 Let's Play, which is the 100 Baby Challenge, folks. I decided to go for it, and I'm going to go for it as long as I possibly can. Because Sims 4, obviously, the toddlers, you don't have to go through that. And, although I did impose my own challenges for it, so it'll happen. It'll happen. Like, what I might do is allow 10 kids, which I surprisingly already did, I think, with... No, maybe I didn't. No, I'm talking back and forth to myself, but that's just me. I might allow a bit 10 or over kids per generation, maybe, to make it a little different, new. So let's just say my first couple has lots of twins and twins. Jazz, you're a moron. Okay, a lot of twins and triplets. Then she might enter her prime time early. But I might allow her, if that's the case, I might allow her a couple more pregnancies, and then add them as the number count. Then the next generation will not have to do as hard. But I might bend a bit of a rules. I might, like, you know how they say usually the youngest daughter is the one to take on the tradition? I might allow to choose. Once in a while, if there's other children who aren't the last in that generation that aren't too old and can have those babies, I might choose them. On rare circumstances. Let's just say I want my successor to look a bit different than the mother. Like different hair or a different eye color. That I might allow that exception if I want to make the generation completely different than the previous. So as I said, I'm just going on. I'm enjoying doing this series so much. I already got like about 14 parts done. And it'll be more by the time the series actually starts. So what else am I going for? I have been recording some Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, but that is not going to be a Let's Play as of anymore. I never started uploading it, so that is good. I plan to record a lot of Super Mystery Dungeon, and I'm going to make a spoilers, a review shall be coming out. I don't know whether it be the next few weeks, the next few months, but you will see when it comes out, because what I want to do is try to play the game extensively this time. I want to do this game justice. And as you've heard prior, I've had some mixed feelings about the game. First I was hate, 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 and now I'm more like, it might have a purpose after all. Maybe the annoying aspects might have an actual reason, and it can actually make the game enjoyable to a degree. Like, as I said, I've learned that pretty much they're encouraging you to use your brain and think and strategize. And that is something I can respect, so I want to give this a proper review. I want to have my final thoughts on it almost perfectly when I do this, and get the footage for it. I just want to show, it may not be my top 5 favorites still, but it is maybe in a 10, in the 10s anyway. That's it. I'm trying to tell you everything I've been working on so you'll get an idea. Like, I've had a lot of ideas lately. I've been still recording The Sims 2. That'll still be going on. It'll be going on for a good month or 2 anyway. So far, Stick of Truth will be up until maybe November, December. I'm gonna have to work on that. I really have to work on that, because I think I'm on part 30 almost, either 29 or 30 of that, and I'm at the point where I have to go to Canada to get the document translated of the Bush and Clinic's records, whatever. So, that'll be an interesting quest. I mean, I am really nervous of the ending of this game, because it looks like next to impossible to beat, like the Kenny thing. And the worst part about it is that you pretty much need to use all your friends, where only Butters seems to be the one up to stuff. Guys, any advice on how to make all your partners work? Because for some reason, Butters has been the most reliable. I am not kidding you. I mean, people would think Butters, oh, Butters, what will he do? I'll help you heal, little buddy. Professor Chaos! Boom! Yeah, I'm telling you, my favorite partner, which is a bad thing, because I probably should have somewhat used all of them once I got them. Because only Butters seems to be upgrading his stats and his, abilities or whatever. Where, by the end, I need to have a use of all of them against Kenny, because he, next to never dies. Anyway, back to that thing. I've been also recording and this won't be up for a while, because I haven't even started uploading that. But I've been making a Quiverful challenge for The Sims 4 as well, which is a different take on the 100 Baby challenge. Pretty much what it is like the Duggars. Anyone who knows what I mean, yeah. But it's pretty much a family having as many kids as possible in a generation. Now, it is not really possible to have all the kids in the house at once without messing it up, like the game. So what I might do is, I might occasionally add another kid there, but I will try to make different rules for them to move out. An easier set of rules than the Duggars would show for the kids. And I would keep the family close-knit, is what I would do. I would try to introduce the spouse and the kids and everything, for them all mixed together in the story. But I mean, literally, yes, this guy also could be around on the Duggars for 5 seconds. There's kids in their 20s, even mid-20s, living in that house. Because they don't have a partner yet. Why? Okay, I don't know. I mean, the kids don't seem in bad shape, but there's a lot more, yeah. I'll maybe make another video of that in that time, though I might be killed for it another day. But as I said, the Quiverful challenge, I don't know how I'm going to upload that. The 100 Baby challenge isn't even fully, public to you guys yet, so I'll just mix and match it a little bit. The thing is, I want to try to find a date for these, because my SD card guess can't completely call you old trusty anymore, has been given in and out. Because I would put it into my computer and it would almost barely, ding, and stay that way if it did. So I've been lucky. I literally had The Legend of Zelda and the Sims 400 Baby Challenge on my desktop right now. I'm uploading a few every day on a certain date for I could get them safe because I've worked hard. Okay, I could kind of accept if something went wrong with the 100 Baby Challenge. I'd be a little upset, yes. Maybe more than a little upset. But I'd be okay. If something happened to The Legend of Zelda 1, I would. Because I literally worked so hard on that Let's Play. Well, it's harder than I ever did. Anyway, and I did a lot because I spent one whole night recording the game to get to the end of it, and I nearly felt like throwing my 3DS out the window. There was almost no more 3DS Let's Plays because, as I said, I did put it on my list of my top 5 favorite games, and it still stands, but it is for that reason, that it is that challenging. Doesn't mean that even a favorite game can have their faults or their moments with a person. But, I worked really hard on that game, and if that somehow failed, you'd say you would get a big screaming montage of some sort, and you guys would probably love that. But as I said, it's a new thing going towards my channel. I'm lucky I had this so pre-done, and that I like it so much compared to some of the other games that I've had trouble with, because you'll get something different from me for several weeks. So, that'll be good. It'll be a breath of fresh air to this channel. Yes, I'll be somewhat immature, or not mature, sometimes an amateur at it, but it'll be a funny seeing me mess up. But I do survive. And I actually beat it. Well, I beat the child storyline anyway. I heard the adults are so much harder, and that will come in a different time, as I said. That will come at a different time. I want to play through it a bit first and watch walkthroughs before I go into that, because I heard from many people the adult storyline is 10 times more challenging, and I don't want to start something I will not be able to finish. So what I'm going to say, guys, is that you are not going to get the adult walkthrough until I've completed it. Record it and played it. For I'll know I can do it. I'm not going to start uploading it until I know I've completed it. So that's my point. From now on, there are going to be some that might need, to be uploaded earlier, but I'm going to try to make sure most of the game is completed before I really get it uploaded, for the most part. But as I said, I've been doing pretty good. I'm starting to get back into trying to make lists and reviews again a little more on my channel, because you guys have really enjoyed that and my outtake on it. And I thought, why not start with the Super Mystery Dungeon? That will be fun. Now, that may not still come for a few weeks, but I'm working on playing the game, getting some footage. I'm not recording every single moment of the game, because that would be silly, unless I was doing a Let's Play of it. So, I'm just going through the game, playing the main important storyline aspects. Like, if I'm battling a major boss, just for that footage, I'll give it that. It's funny, I know I could almost easily make a review on The Legend of Zelda, but for one, I wouldn't do it enough justice, and I might not do that until after the LP is over. For one, I need to get that footage back that I don't have. We'll see anyway. I'm trying to think. As I said, the last list I had was the top, the top 5 3DS games. I'm not doing as bad on those. Once a month seems not bad for me, but the reviews have been way behind. Technically, you could call some of these top list mini reviews of things, but because I say so much in them. But as I said, I'm going to make a more extensive review on that game on any particular game. I could rave and list, but sometimes I'd rather give you everything in a review. So, I'm trying to think what else. This might do until March. It might not. If not, you'll have to just get another update from me. But this is what all was going on in my mind, trying to calm my mind down. I said Monster Rangers will eventually come back. The Explorers of Sky will be on and off, coming back. Now, there have been LPs, I guess, maybe I should, but you know what? I'm not going to end it just yet. Because there have been some LPs where you're probably all thinking, where are they? Where the heck are they? I never seen for even years. Metabot's not coming back. I'm sorry, no file. I kind of brought that up. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, that, not quite yet. Or Blue Rescue Team, not quite yet. I might redo it, is what I might do. I might do a new series with it later. That will be remastered. That is going to continue from that file. Harvest Moon. I really am trying to bring it back. I have to get my mind set into setting up the capture card, and hopefully for heaven's sakes it's working. That I'm nervous to even try. Have you ever just figured things working better, but you're like, oh, but I might get someone's hopes up. Until I know that I've recorded a few episodes and it's working good, that won't be going. The Harvest Moon is the most likely to come back as it is. What else? Phoenix Wright might come back within the next year or two, but the file was lost. I lost the whole file. So I'll have to play through all the main story and then play those other chapters, you know, those extra things. So I beat the main story, so for now I'm going to cool it. I'm not going to over worry about that. As I said, Metabot's not coming back. I'd rather play through Phoenix Wright again than play through that game again. Fire Red, I'll play bit and bit. As I said, to get into Leaf Green, I'll go bit by bit to go into the main one. The Fire Red is not coming back at all. Leaf Green, I'll try to continue into the islands a little bit later. There's probably several more. Like Totally Angelica, I don't think is coming back, but I might decide just to play it someday again. So that is a more likely scenario. Because I know there's some of you who, strangely, kind of liked seeing me go silly and, you know, have fun. So I'm just seeing what will work and what won't. So I'm thankful you guys have been so patient with me, and hope you will continue to do so as I'm learning my way through this YouTube business. Because it's like, unlike some of those bigger YouTubers, I do not have that means, that money to get properly, perfectly working equipment that will never let me down. Trust me, if I had that money, I'd probably get like 10 backup computers that work just as well. I'd get 100 SD cards, or even better yet, what is it? What are those big storage units? I don't know. I'd get what is it? I don't know what it is, but I would get like several things that hopefully would not let me down. The thing is, for me, I don't really need big fancy equipment. I just prefer to have stability. If things work well, I hope they continue to work. And that could be part of my OCD or my autism, probably both, that once I feel secure about something, it's hard when something goes wrong. And it makes me overthink things a little too much and panic a little too much. So, like, for example, when something happened to that capture card that was paid like $200 or more for, and I thought that was over and that the camera wasn't working. I panicked because though I was really enjoying doing those Let's Plays. And I still continue to worry that something will happen to my 3DS one. And I have no replacement for. I have no replacement for that one either. And then when the SD card was starting to have problems, I'm like, oh god, literally my whole YouTube life is on that. For the most part. I mean, I'm kind of lucky I'm able to kind of schedule upload things now. It makes me feel a bit better about it. But when I don't plan to have it, when I have no date for a series, that's even worse. Because I have to force myself a date for a series if I worry about something going on with this SD card. You kind of get, though, where I'm going at. My sense of security isn't always so good that way, that sometimes I worry about why I work hard if something is just going to fail. Or not always have to worry about something going wrong with the series. Whether it'll affect my life or something will break down or I don't know. Funny, this is not only an update but a ranting thing about my life. So anyone have any suggestions down below about how to get some of these old projects working or how to make a good schedule that will relax me? I know that I've been up a lot earlier or staying awake and trying to get sleep. What I'm trying to do, I guess I might as well say it, I say it in other videos too, is my own sleeping schedule. I know a lot of people do that, but hear what I mean. I mean, if I can't sleep and there's a video idea I really want to do, or if I'm really up to recording it, I'm okay with my state of mind, I will go do a video. I mean, if I know I'm not going to be able to function, I won't, right? But if I could function well enough, and, it's funny, I find that during the day, the midday, I have no energy to do it. But at night, I'm just laying in my bed, oh, I could be doing this, oh, I wonder what would happen when I do it this day, or blah, 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 blah. You gotta get where I'm going at. My mind seems to work at night, not in the day. Now you're thinking, well, work is during the day. Yes, I know that, and I'm going to have to figure that out, because I do, as I said, need money. Not that I don't respect and care for the clients that are there, but I do need money. And without it, I'm really not getting any at all. So, I'm going to have to do work to get what I want to do this for you guys. So, as a lot of you guys have been so supportive, one particular guy, I'll give him a quick shout out, EJM, he just started his new channel again, he's up for doing more there. He told me health comes first, and it is true. I'm glad that he understood that of all people, because he's I don't know how old for sure he is, but I know he's a kid, or he might be a teen, but for him to understand that so well means a lot. And I know a lot of you may not say it, but I know a lot of you guys understand too. Because when you think about it, if this is my life, right, it isn't really good. I need to kind of put others first and so forth. Well, I have to put myself first in the health department and so forth. So guys, this is about it for my update. I know, extremely long, I apologize. I will see you guys in the next clip, or video, or whatever. My bad.